Preparing for a Google interview can be both exciting and challenging, given the company's reputation for rigorous hiring standards. Knowing the most common questions and how to answer them effectively can boost your confidence and performance. In this guide, we'll explore the top 10 Google interview questions along with detailed answers to help you stand out. 1. Why do you want to work at Google? I want to work at Google because it leads innovation and positively impacts billions worldwide. Google's culture of creativity, collaboration, and continuous learning aligns with my passion for solving complex problems and growing professionally. The company's commitment to diversity and inclusion inspires me. I am excited by the opportunity to work on cutting-edge technologies that improve everyday lives and contribute to meaningful projects. Being part of Google would challenge me to excel while allowing me to leverage my skills in a dynamic environment driven by user-centric solutions and data-driven decision-making. 2. Tell me about a time when you faced a challenging problem and how you solved it. At my previous job, a critical system crashed during peak hours, disrupting services. I quickly gathered the team, diagnosed the root cause, a memory leak in the application, and implemented a temporary patch to restore functionality. Then, I led a deeper analysis to refactor the code, adding better resource management and automated testing to prevent recurrence. This experience taught me the importance of calm problem-solving, teamwork, and balancing short-term fixes with long-term solutions to ensure system reliability under pressure. 3. How would you design a global video streaming service like YouTube? I would design a scalable, distributed architecture with content delivery networks, CDNs, to minimize latency globally. The system would include microservices for uploading, processing, encoding, recommendation, and user management. Storage would use cloud-based object stores for videos and databases optimized for metadata. I'd implement adaptive bitrate streaming for different network conditions. User personalization would leverage machine learning to recommend content. Strong content moderation and copyright compliance mechanisms would be built in. Finally, the platform would prioritize security, privacy, and accessibility, ensuring a seamless, scalable experience for millions of users worldwide. 4. Describe a situation in which you had to work with a challenging team member or coworker. In a project, a team member was resistant to feedback and delayed deliverables. I scheduled a one-on-one conversation to understand their perspective and challenges. We agreed on clearer expectations and set regular check-ins to track progress. I also offered help with technical issues they faced. By fostering open communication and empathy, we improved collaboration and the project timeline. This experience taught me the importance of patience, active listening, and adapting my approach to different personalities to maintain a productive team environment. 5. What is your favorite Google product, and how would you improve it? Google Maps is my favorite product because it combines powerful data with user-friendly design to improve navigation and local discovery. To enhance it, I'd improve offline capabilities for remote areas, incorporate augmented reality for real-time directions in complex environments, and integrate more user-generated content for reviews and tips. Additionally, enhancing privacy controls and optimizing the app for lower-end devices would broaden accessibility. These improvements would make Google Maps even more indispensable, especially for travelers and users in connectivity-challenged regions. 6. How do you handle stress in a fast-paced environment? I handle stress by prioritizing tasks and breaking down large problems into manageable steps. Staying organized with tools like task lists helps me track progress and avoid overwhelm. I practice mindfulness and take short breaks to maintain focus and clarity. When facing tight deadlines, I communicate proactively with my team to manage expectations. I also find that maintaining a healthy work-life balance through exercise and hobbies supports my resilience. These strategies enable me to remain calm, productive, and solution-oriented even under pressure. 7. Explain how you would optimize a piece of code for better performance. I start by profiling the code to identify bottlenecks. Then, I analyze algorithm complexity and consider more efficient data structures or algorithms. I eliminate redundant computations and minimize expensive operations like I/O or network calls. Parallel processing or asynchronous calls can speed up tasks where possible. I also optimize memory usage by reducing unnecessary allocations and reusing objects. Finally, I run benchmarks after changes to ensure improvements. Writing clean, maintainable code is crucial, so optimizations balance performance gains without sacrificing readability or future scalability. 8. Tell me about a time when you received critical feedback from a manager or peer. How did you respond? I once received feedback that my project updates were too technical and unclear for non-engineers. I thanked my manager for the insight and adjusted my communication style, using simpler language and visual aids. I also asked colleagues for feedback on my presentations. Over time, my updates became more engaging and accessible, improving team alignment and stakeholder trust. This experience reinforced the value of openness to feedback and continuous self-improvement, which are vital for effective collaboration and leadership. 9. How would you deal with ambiguity in a challenging situation? I embrace ambiguity by breaking down the problem into smaller parts and gathering as much information as possible through research and stakeholder discussions. I prioritize hypotheses and test assumptions quickly with prototypes or experiments. Maintaining clear communication helps align expectations and allows course corrections. I remain adaptable, focusing on learning and iterative progress rather than waiting for perfect clarity. This approach helps me navigate uncertainty confidently, turning ambiguous challenges into opportunities for innovation and growth. 10. What do you know about Google's culture and how do you think you'd fit in? Google's culture values innovation, openness, collaboration, and continuous learning. It encourages diverse perspectives and empowers employees to take ownership of impactful projects. I admire the emphasis on data-driven decisions and user focus. My proactive mindset, adaptability, and passion for problem-solving align well with Google's core principles. I thrive in environments that encourage creativity and cross-functional teamwork, making me confident I'd contribute positively while growing alongside talented colleagues in Google's supportive, fast-paced culture. Mastering these top Google interview questions and answers will give you a strong foundation to succeed. Keep practicing, stay confident, and remember that clear communication and problem-solving skills are key. Good luck on your journey to joining Google's innovative team.